Okay, today in class we set up our WordPress blog, so I'm going to review with you the steps that we went through in class today. So you started by signing up for your WordPress blog with an email and your password. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we're going to sign in. And you're going to click up here where it says My Blog. And you can see here, this is the blog that I started in class, and I'm going to review what we did today. So I'm going to click on that. And just to review what we did, we set up our blog title and our tagline, otherwise known as a slogan. And by default, your blog will start on the home page, which we'll be building throughout this week and throughout the rest of the semester. Your About Me page, which you're going to be working on this week. You also set up a page for your weekly blog reflections, and we named that BHS in 3D, and we added a subpage to that, which is week 1. And then you created a page for all the terminology you'll be learning throughout the course. And we're going to start with our first unit covering creative credit and copyright. So we're going to review how we set up the blogs today. So up here is going to be the name of your blog, and this drop-down menu is where you're going to make a lot of your edits. So you really want to get familiar with the dashboard, because this is where you're going to make all your changes and add your content and customize your blog. So we're going to click on Dashboard, and you want to scroll down to the appearance. And here's where you can select a theme. And remember, we learned that there are free WordPress blog themes and then there are paid themes. So you can go ahead and select a free theme. And then the next menu here, you can select Customize. And this sidebar over here on the right is where you're going to be able to change your colors of your text and then your background color. So if I click on header text color and I wanted to make that red for Burlington, I could do that. And then if I wanted to change the background to blue, I would do that. And if I wanted to change the site title, I would click on Title. This is where I can name my blog, and this is where we can create that tagline or that slogan. And then you can click Save, and those changes will be applied. If you click back, you can go back to the dashboard, and the next thing we did today was we set up our pages. So if you click on the Pages menu, we selected Add New, and this is where you created your first page, and we created BHS in 3D. And remember, today I told you that before you publish, you should change your status from you should change it to draft instead of pending review. Your visibility, we talked about making it public because we want to share our blogs. And you can change publish immediately, and we talked about how we could set up a time for our pages and our posts to be published, but we don't have to do that today, so we can just click OK. And if you're not ready to publish it, you can select Save Draft. And if you want to see how that page looks, you're going to click Preview. And there you can see that the page was added. So if we go back to our dashboard, the next page that we created was underneath BHS in 3D. So again, we're going to select Add New. And the next page was week 1. And this time we wanted that page to fall underneath the parent page of BHS in 3D. And you can see that I already added that earlier in class today. But I'm going to just go ahead and select the parent page of BHS in 3D. And then I'm going to click Save. And I can preview that as well. And there is the page that I added to BHS in 3D. So then you'll follow the same process. We'll go to the dashboard and we'll select pages. We're going to add another new page. And we're going to add tech terms. And since it's the title of a page, you want to make sure that it's capitalized. This is not going to have a parent page, so we're going to click Save Draft. We can preview that. And there's our tech term page. And you could actually just go down to New instead of going to the dashboard, and you can select Page. And this is going to be Creative Credit and Copyright. And this is going to have the parent page of tech terms. And we're going to save the draft, and we can preview that page. And you can see it appears here with the drop-down menu. So what I wanted you to focus on tonight was building your About Me page. So if we click on About, it's giving us an overview of what this page is all about. And it says this is an example of a page. Posts are going to be displayed on our blog's front page in the order that we publish them, and pages are better for content that's going to be easily accessible and it's never going to change, or it's going to be static. You can go ahead and update your About Me page, your contact information as that changes, but for the most part it's going to remain the same. So once you've selected About, you can click on Edit and you can start building your About Me page. So you can highlight this text and then delete it. Now, what should go in your About Me page can be found on the class blog. So if we go to our class blog and you go down to Projects, you can see the requirements for the WordPress blog are here. And if you scroll down, you can see what the requirements are for your About Me page. And what I would suggest that you do is to highlight what needs to go in that page and copy it, and then bring it over into your About Me page and paste it. And then you can start building that page. So the first thing it states is that you want to explain to the audience who you are. So that's a key point right there, who you are. So you could highlight that, you could bold it to keep track, or even better, you could delete this. Okay, I have to explain who I am. I have to explain academic and extracurricular experiences I have. What else? What I plan to accomplish as I enter the next phase of my life. And since we have all grade levels in the class, this is all going to be different depending on where you are. What's the goal? Distinguish yourself as a unique individual. So I'm basically building frameworks here for what my About Me page should be all about. I need to articulate my strengths and my talents, explain my career goals and how I plan to achieve them, and I want you to be specific about what you've done in high school. I want you to tell me the motivation you have to continue your education. In this, I know I have some seniors, so that's really important for you to clearly explain, especially if you want to promote your blog to a college admission rep as you get ready to apply for college. And after I read the About Me page, I should know exactly who you are and what makes you tick. Why would you be a valuable asset to a college campus or a business organization? Maybe you're going to apply for a summer internship in the future. And here's another very important thing. You want to have a professional profile picture on your About Me page. We talked about that in class today. And before you publish your About Me pages, I'm going to make sure that that profile picture is professional. And bells and whistles that you want to add to the page. Maybe your Twitter feed, if you're using that professionally to network, you could put that in there. You could put some videos in there as well, and we'll be learning how to embed those features later on as we build these blogs. So you can start up here by typing "my name is," and then use that as a framework. So that's the focus for the next few days, is to really build that strong About Me page. And when you're done, you can click on Update, and you can preview what you've done. You can view the page. There it is. So once you're done, you'll be able to read it through, make sure it's grammatically correct, there's no spelling errors. It really reflects who you are, and you'll be ready to go, and you'll be ready to start building the rest of your blog. So hopefully this will help you as you go through tonight and complete what we started in class tonight.